And we're continuing our coverage of President Biden's nomination of Ketanji Brown Jackson to the U.S. Supreme Court. Joining me now is Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton, who has represented the District of Columbia since 1991. Welcome to BNC Live, Congresswoman. Thank you so much for joining us on this historic day. I'm excited to hear what this moment means to you.
Historic indeed. This is the first public defender ever to be nominated to the court. She's been confirmed 3 times. She's been confirmed for the nominating commission, and she's been confirmed for the district court and the Court of Appeals. She lives in the district. I nominated her to be on the district court for the District of Columbia. She also went on to serve and has served for a year on the Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia. She checks all the boxes. I spoke with Judge Breyer before I nominated her or asked for her to be nominated to the district court, and his first words were "nominate her." And she was seen then and is seen even more now. She is the first since Thurgood Marshall to have represented criminal defendants. You may remember that the president expressed a view that he wanted someone who had been a public defender. So she has broken a mold there. She clerked on the court. She clerked for Judge Breyer, with whom I spoke when she sought the district court. So if there are boxes, she's checked them all.
You must be especially proud of having nominated her yourself. What did you see in her?
What I saw in her was someone who had been a bright light as a lawyer and a judge. She had been in private practice. She seemed even-tempered. She reeked of fairness. For me, she was always the front runner for this position. So I was not surprised. It's interesting to note that when I say she checked all the boxes, she had an uncle who had committed murder. And when she was in law school, she found a way to get his Senate sentence commuted when Obama was president. So she's been busy doing the work of law for a very long time, till she's finally reached the heights of the Supreme Court. And I certainly predict that with 3 Republicans having voted to confirm her for the Court of Appeals, I'm here to predict that she will be confirmed.
Well, I'm glad you're making that prediction. In her speech today, she actually addressed some of the criticisms or some things that people have been saying about her in terms of a family member being incarcerated. It was surprising to hear that. Do you think that will come up, or do you think that she needed to defend herself that way?
I think that helps her, that she worked to get someone. First of all, she has in her family police officers. So she comes from both sides, and that she worked to get somebody not released because he was innocent, but to get his sentence commuted, does say that she's willing to do whatever is necessary if justice demands it.
And what about her views on several issues? Obviously, she's a Black woman, she's a mother. We know that there's so many issues important to Black Americans, including voting rights and police brutality. What are your thoughts on how she will handle those type of cases?
Well, you can bet your bottom dollar she's not going to tell you. uh, but because of her, reputation for fairness, I am not in the least bit concerned about those issues. I only hope we get the right case up there, because if you don't have the right case, you're not going to get the verdict you want from the court. Because of her reputation for fairness, I have no doubt that if we get a case that makes sense, even though we have a divided court, that she'll be on the right side of of such a case.
And what about those people who say that she's really just a figurehead, that she really doesn't have any power, based on the current balance of the courts being more conservative?
You can say that about anybody who go on the court at this point because they're outnumbered by judges who seem to be more conservative. But far from a figurehead, she is known for speaking on both sides of the bench. So I think she's actually capable of bringing people to her side of the case, and that will serve those like me in good stead to have her there. That's why I'm so pleased that though she does not live in Washington, she was born in the District of Columbia.
And she also is young. She's one of the youngest. How is her presence being there? How will it shape the future of the Supreme Court?
You can bet your bottom dollar that her age had something to do with her appointment. Presidents tend to look for judges who will be on the court for a long time. I think she's 51 or something in that category. So they're looking for longevity on the court. So you don't expect someone to be appointed who is older, looking because this is a lifetime appointment for somebody who will spend a lifetime on the court.
Congresswoman, have you had a chance to speak with her, or will you be able to speak with her soon and congratulate her on this nomination?
I have not, but I certainly spoke to her before I recommended her for the district court for the District of Columbia. And that is one of the reasons I have every reason to believe that uh, that the Senate will see in her what I saw in her, and that she'll continue moving up.
Well, Congresswoman, thank you so much for being with us here on this historic day. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with us. We appreciate it. Take care.